Oh, hi there guys, join me here tonight on Keys Lake in Skegness. Hopefully you can hear me. We've got stock cars over and the wind's howling, absolutely horrendous. So we're here for 24 hours, rods are out, fishing singles, so I've got one on a dumbbell wafter and the other on a pop-up, just to see what we've got out there. Give it a few hours, I'll probably put them on bottom bait if nothing's producing. So I've had a few liners on the pop-up, so we'll keep that one out there. Lake's not massive, but there's a good head of 20s, and rumour has it that there's a couple of 30s in here. I was speaking to the owner and he turned around and said that there's a 31 and a 35 that's come out. So hopefully through the night and through to tomorrow afternoon we have them out. So we can only sit on our hands a little bit and see what's happening. So, and there's only 3 of us fishing, well 4 technically. 3 pegs bivvied up. So I think I've got the majority of the lake really. Yeah, I can fish over to 2 islands. I will take you out in a bit and we'll show you. There's 2 islands out there. Fishing tight to one and over to my left hand side. There's obviously a route through for the fish, so I've banged the rig in there just to see what's what. So I fished a PVA bag. Crushed boilies, chopped boilies, pellets, and a nice sweet glug to match the wafter. So far, a few liners, but nothing on the bank. I mean, it's early days. We've only just set up. We've got until 5-6 o'clock tomorrow night. So hopefully we get a few bites and we'll be able to show you. So while I'm here, I thought that I would go through a PVA bag system with you. Now obviously you've got the PVA mesh, you've got the PVA bag. I've got a PVA bag system. I've run out of mesh. I did forget to order some, so I'm gonna have to make do without it tonight. So yeah, let me get my kit out and we'll get started. So a PVA bag is basically what it says on the tin. It's a bag. And I use the carp spirit loaders just to make it a lot easier to apply the baits into the bag. And I do this with my rods out of the water, and I put my rig and my lead in there and make sure that it's all presented nicely on the bottom. But just for this video, I think I'll just make a single bag up, just to show you guys the concept of PVA. So my bags are slightly too small for this loader, but slightly too big for the smaller one. So you'll have to bear with me, it's a struggle to get it together. As you can see, it's a big struggle to get it together. Now believe it or not, I did buy these bags with the loader. I don't know why companies can't fit the loaders with, like, the bags with the loaders same size, but I think that's part of angling for you. They like to test your ability. We're almost there. Just try and pull the seam down. There we go. So that's onto the loader for you. And what I'm going to start off doing, I've got some krill feed pellets. They're only 2mm. Just sort of as a base. So they'll go into the bottom of the bag. Like so. Just at the bottom there. And I'm just going to pop this down a second. And route through my tackle bag. Somewhere. Okay, I get my boilie crusher. And for this instance I'm using Munch Baits Biomarine. Caught on these before, I think they're absolutely fantastic baits. It is what I've got in the bag at the moment. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them. I mean, I fish for a different team. Just become a team member of Monster Baits. So as soon as my package arrives from those, you'll get a video of how they fish and what fish they produce. But like I say, I'm quite open to baits. I've got dynamite, I've got munch, I've got all sorts in my bag, sticky and everything. So that will change. So I've crushed the boilie up, as you can see there, and I'm just going to tip a generous amount. I'm not going to put too much in. Okay, just sits on top of the pellet there. And then what I'm going to do, I've got the Ridge Monkey 16mm boilie chopper. I'm just going to load this up with, again, the Munch baits. I'm only going to put a single in each chopper. Just like so. We're going to chop these boilies in half. So they come out in half just like that. And then they go into the bag system. Pushing it all down nice and tight. Nothing worse than casting out with I would say a saggy bag, but I don't think that's the correct term. I mean, if you like a saggy bag, you go ahead and have a saggy bag, but I'm not. And then just again, I'll top that off with a few boilies. And just for attraction, I've got the Nash Instant Squid and Krill flavour in there. Nice squirt of that in there. I mean, this smells atrocious. It's absolutely vile. Ugh. That'll go in there. Okay, so now as you can see, that's absorbing through the bag, through the pellet, through the munch there, and the bag's just come off the system. Okay, so that's gone through the pellet, through the munch baits, and make that a nice fishy meal for the carp. What I'm going to do now is hold on to the PVA bag. I mean, they do a locking collar, but I just find when you tie it up, when you're sealing it, it does get in the way. So twist your bag, holding on quite tight, and lick around the edge of the bag. Get rid of your excess bait that goes up. Push your bag through the loader along with the rest of the bait. And that seals your bag off. Okay, now I'm not going to throw it out like that. It's not very aerodynamic. So you may have seen on other videos, I mean Mark Pictures is good at explaining. Ruffle your corners in, generously licking the corners and folding it over, which will give it that. And we'll do the same the other side. Oh, didn't lick that one too much. It tastes absolutely minging. I hate PVA. Just hold it for a couple of seconds so it does melt in. And there we go. That is a very easy PVA bag. Now, like I say, I usually put my rig in there in my lead and cast that out as a whole. But for the purpose of this video, I've gone for a single just for you guys. So what I'll do when I get my rig in, all I do is put my hook through the knot there, the twist that we tied on, give it a twist and pull it back through again, and that will stay on my hook for the duration of the cast. And then obviously that will dissolve down in the lake, and that's where hopefully the magic happens. I say hopefully, I mean it looks a hard going lake. I've never fished here before, it's my first time. I've had a spot round with a cast around with the marker float, found a few bars, a few different depths in the lake, and put the rigs there. I mean, I'm only fishing with 2 rods this evening, so we shall see what happens. Oh, what am I missing? My stuff. So yeah, we shall keep you updated. Any chance I get to film a take or to film a fish on, we shall film it and we shall add it to the video. So I shall catch up with you guys later on. And yeah, if you're out on the bank, tight lines everybody.